Not vegan, not poor.
Not vegan, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not bachelor. Like
Okay, that's married. -5, that's already been said. Any other?
No,
You're out. You're out. You're out. You're not out.
Not out.
Say they have to be straight.
No, I don't believe she did say that. There is a thing out there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that in fact says that it's kind of a requirement to be straight. There were some others. You had to be tall, if you remember.
I said first thing you have to be tall.
Say what?
Law degree?
You know, a law degree was something that it mentioned at the very beginning. I'll give you that one. That is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tall, wealthy, straight. It did say in there, white with an expiration date for Barack. Go back and look at that video because it's kind of silly, but there are some things in there that after hundreds of years, it kind of matters. You did give me the last correct answer. Pick me a category. I think you don't have the lead, but you're close. Go ahead. Articles for 1. That's going to spread it out. According to the text, what's the number 1 attribute to be president? According to the articles, what's the number 1 attribute to be president? Courage is which? Text or article? 5, 4, 3, 2. What'd you say again? Courage is text? -1. Go ahead, you've got it next. Yeah, courage is from the article. Yeah, that is true. What was the second attribute that came from the text? Courage from the article. Go ahead, click it because we're running out of time. Persuasion. This is straight out of the outline. Touch the house. Non-Bosnian pumpkins. Pick me a category. But you got to go fast.
Executive 3.
Executive 3. Look, click it. The election of 1800, you've got it first. I do think you've got it second, and you've got it third. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ugly sweaters.
It was John Adams that ran. He was running to be elected.
I don't know.
And then Jefferson was too.
John Adams was running against Thomas Jefferson. Was it 5? It was 3 or 5?
It was 3.
It was 3. Okay. John Adams was running against Jefferson, but there was a third person that made a big deal in this. Aaron Burr. What happened in this election of 1800?
Aaron Burr and Jefferson tied
Where? How did they tie?
for
5.
the presidency.
Yeah, how? What?
Electoral college.
They tied in the Electoral College, and when the Electoral College doesn't pick the presidency, who does? 5, 4. The fingerprint?
The vice president?
-3. Go. Who picks it? The House. It is the House of Representatives. 1, 2, 3. House of Representatives picked. So Jefferson and Burr tie. Adams is defeated. It goes into the House of Representatives. And the Federalist Party, maybe one person in particular. Who?
Hamilton.
And what did he do?
He basically convinced the Federalists to vote against Burr because he believed that he didn't like.
Sister's gonna be
Hold
so
on, hold on.
proud.
Because it would ruin the
Sister's
country.
gonna
Yeah,
be
she got it.
Yeah, actually, he really didn't like Jefferson, but he thought Burr would be the ruin of the country. 100% right on this. So when Jefferson became president, how did Burr take this?
Really bad.
What did he do?
He challenged Hamilton to a duel.
He challenged Hamilton to a duel. And what happened in the duel?
In the duel, Hamilton, he just shot straight
shot
up in
on
the
it.
air.
Hamilton got the first shot, and practice was that if you shot straight up in the air, the other person would shoot straight up in the air, and the duel's terms would be fulfilled. Did Burr?
No, he shot him in the stomach.
Oh, Burr shot him, gunned him down, killed him. He died a really, really painful death from all of this. And then Burr did what?
He took a group of men and he went, armed men, and he went to the Appalachian Mountains.
To create his own country, he
Yeah.
did. Burr was ultimately, brought up on treason charges. He was acquitted of these. What amendment was passed to try and make sure that this would never happen again?
The 12th Amendment.
What did the 12th Amendment say?
The president and vice president have to run jointly.
They do. Back then, before the 12th Amendment, how did the presidential election work?
The person who got the most votes would become the president, and the person who got the second most votes would become the vice president.
Yeah, that's right. The person that got the most would be president. The person that got second would be vice. And sometimes you would have people from different parties as president and vice president. They wanted to avoid that going forward after this election. Go ahead, touch the house. Pick me a category, maybe one more. Dear God, mercifully, just one more.
Let's do the Congress for 4 points.
4 points for Congress. Reasons for high incumbency. Firsthand, I see. Go ahead.
Name recognition.
Name recognition actually is one of them, and we talked about this, I think, with the Eddie Murphy movie, so we don't have to get into that now. What else? Because there were 4 or 5 of these. 5. Go ahead. Money. What do you mean by money?
It makes elimination of bulk of people who could run.
Yeah, in the Eddie Murphy movie, it mentioned the salary, and I gave you an updated version. Do you remember what the salary was for a congressperson?
200.
About $200,000. And if you were a challenger, what's your salary?
Oh, it's like whatever you're already making, right?
Whatever you're already making, is it? 5, 4.
You don't get any money?
Why do you say that?
Well, if you're in the like, you just, I don't freaking know, man.
Sue me, and sister is going to be so proud.
Because they don't
on
have
this.
resources.
Go. What's that?
Because they don't have resources.
They don't have resources. They had to quit their job, basically. So you've got somebody that's getting $200,000 a year. The other person has quit their job. When you talk about money, there's also a staff allowance. The incumbent office holder has got a staff allowance of about $1 million each year, whereas the challenger is going to have to pay whatever comes out of their pocket. That's what they're going to be using. So you see there's going to be problems. So you got name recognition, you got money. What else have you got?
Franking?
Franking. What is franking?
Free posted.
Thanks.
Thank
Free
you.
postage.
Go ahead, Maria.
Free postage.
Yeah, free
paper.
postage. Thank you, Hasha. That's a very good job.
Flyers.
Okay, free postage, free printing, free paper. What can you say or what can you not say in franking so that it's legal? 5.
You can't tell people to vote for you.
But you can give them reasons to vote for you. You just cannot say why. Franking. Anything else?
Experience.
What's experience? What's the significance of that?
The more experience you have, more likely people will vote for you. So the longer you.
Well, that sounds like name recognition. What does more experience give you in the Congress? 5.
Start at bottom of new already person.
Start at the bottom of the new already. Perfect.
The new
That's a
person. Well, I'm
little
sorry. The
kinky
new
here.
person starts like at the bottom.
Yes.
While the other person already has like things in place that they know what, like they have things already set up.
Really what I'm looking for, go ahead, I'll try you.
Oh, so if you have more experience, you become a member of the senior committee.
You get better committee assignments. 1, 2, 3. And the better committee assignments give you the ability to bring more things home. You could probably throw gerrymandering into this, and remember what Barack said. It's a bad system where the politicians can pick the voters rather than the voters picking the politicians. If you can draw your district and you know who's going to vote for you, it makes it easier to win. You can stop filming. 44.